Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to a hype versus no hype with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today joined by
just Michael.
Yes. Today I'm being challenged, and Michael is being challenged by Brett. This is just before our live stream, and Brett was like, "I have a hype versus no hype." You guys loved the last one, so it'll be fun to see what you guys think of this one.
Yep.
We've done a few of these, and we're going to be doing more as hopefully we can get to a point where we have at least one a week.
It's really fun too for us.
Yes, and you guys love it, so we'll bring more of the blind stuff and the versus blinds and all this. So this is the hype versus no hype. So we got two beers in front of us. We need to guess, of course, the style. We need to guess which one is hyped and which one is not hyped. And then we also need to give it a grade and potential also if we can guess ABV and beer, but that's always a bit harder. The main thing with this is figuring out which one is the hype one and which is not.
Yeah.
So which beer do you think we should start with? I think they look very, very much alike.
Start with the right one.
The right one, okay. I think, they look similar in color. Very black.
Very similar.
They both even have reddish hues.
Yeah, they do. This one looks a little bit darker in the. Maybe that's light.
Yeah.
They look almost.
They look almost identical. But yeah, let's check out the aroma on the first one, the right one here.
Oh,
It's
some
really
barrel-aged
nice.
stout.
Yeah, or barrel-aged stout or porter. There's a hint of alcohol.
stout
There's
or
a hint of
porter.
smoke to this almost, like a smoked roasty malt.
Tobacco.
Or is there even there
Leather.
barrel?
Lots of leather.
Yeah.
And tobacco.
And charry, woody.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's definitely a sting of alcohol in the nose. So I'm thinking maybe it's at least over 10%. But then again, you can also often get beers like this that are lower. But
Yeah, I would also say over 10%.
yeah, it has some vanilla vibes to it.
Definitely.
It's interesting. There is, to
Smells
me,
really good.
there's a smoky kind of vibe.
Yeah, it has some not Leafio's porter smoke, but smoky vibe. Yeah, I agree. Cherry smoky.
Yeah. Well, let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa, this is good
Oh,
stuff.
that's really nice.
Yeah,
It's definitely smoky.
a little thin.
I don't think it's too bad, but
No.
the barrel is
Slick.
huge on it.
Yeah.
It's really smoky and charry and roasty. It's
Sweet
almost like
vanilla,
I
sweet
think
tobacco.
it's an Isla barrel aged beer.
Nah, I don't think it. Do you think it's that much?
It's an undertone.
I just think it's.
It
a
could
note.
also just be an Isla kind of smoke malt. In here.
They have some undertones with smoke, but I don't think it's so.
The thing is,
I
it's
think
just,
we-
it reminds me of peat,
Yeah,
and it
I
doesn't
agree.
remind me of, like, say, oak. Or
I agree.
Smoke. It's not crazy thick, but
I don't think it's. If the barrel would have been from a smoked whiskey or something, I think it would be more in your
Intense?
face. Yeah.
it depends on the
yeah,
age and everything.
Of course, it
but
depends on a lot of things. It's really, really good.
It could also just be it has like vanilla and whatnot, but it smells really
A nice mix of old school, new school.
Yeah, it's
taste.
a total kind of new school, old school kind of thing. But let's check out the one here on the left then.
Looks thick.
It looks the same pretty much. Oh, that's okay.
It's a
Totally different. This
different
smells like okay. So this smells like Russian Imperial style, like English style. So
Yeah,
I'm
much
guessing.
more licorice.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're like English style, Russian Imperial style, because this has like that English wine gummy dark fruit character. That's my guess for style.
It has some surely. What's that called? Surely.
Acidic. or
Acidic
tart.
note. Yeah.
Let's try this one. It's also got a bit of marzipan. Cheers.
It's thicker.
Yeah, it's definitely thicker and creamier. Yeah, I think
It's a little more.
interesting, huh?
It's a little more candid.
It's more edgy.
It's more edgy than this one.
And
This
rough.
is more round. This is more rough and more intense licorice.
I'm thinking in terms of barrel, it's maybe not Isla, but I think it's more. It's definitely like a Scotch barrel of sorts. I don't think it's bourbon because to me it's not sweet enough. There is definitely vanilla, and you get those from those barrels too, but not enough. It could be an Imperial Porter, but the problem with me is like I can't figure out hype Imperial Porter, so I can't
I
really
would say
So I'm
the
guessing
mouthfeel-
it's a English or Russian Imperial style.
The mouthfeel on this is much thicker, and this is more salt licorice, more umami than the other one.
Really old school beers, but I think they're really tasty, both of them. Actually.
Yeah, I agree. It's difficult to tell which one is hype and no hype.
I'm leaning toward this one, the right one being the hype, because it has a bit more sweetness. This
more
might, and
complex.
it's a bit more modern.
I think it's
in
more complex. The,
extraction.
the tastes are more balanced up against each other. You can taste more different stuff.
Yeah, it tastes really good. It's a bit dark.
I would
fruity
say
and
hype
charry
for
and
this
smoky.
one. No hype for this one.
Yeah. So I'll guess it's Russian Imperial Stout, classic style, English style, because again it has those kind of dark fruity things and dark fruit, whatever, wine gums and whatnot, and umami and roasted. It's not like as fudgy sweet and as a lot of new stuff.
No.
And then they're barrel aged for sure.
Yep,
and I'm
definitely.
guessing it's Scotch whiskey of some sort. I know that's broad. It could incorporate both Islay and include many things, but the thing with Scotch barrels, some Scotches, even though they're not from Islay, they are a little bit smoky. Like Highland Park. Highland Park is a little bit smoky.
Can we ask if it's the same barrel on the two beers?
We can't ask anything.
Okay.
It's no questions anymore.
I would say,
so.
I'm honest, you say whiskey, I say bourbon. I'll
think?
still go bourbon with the, I know it has a smoky edge, but I'm not getting whiskey. I'm getting, I think it's bourbon, but this one has more salt licorice. But yeah.
And then ABV, it's
12.
Yeah, max 12, minimum 10,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Agree.
Grades, I
maybe-
prefer this one. Like, I'm not blown away, but I think maybe a 94, 93.
You say
It's
max
not.
12?
I mean, if this is a British style imperial stout with these things, and there's to me definitely a little bit of a peated vibe. I really love that. So I'm thinking this is around the 94 for me because it has a big smoke character. It has a lot of old school, but it has some sweetness. It lacks body and things like that to be completely world class for me. But I really enjoy that.
I think 96 for this one. I really like
Do you know what it
taste. It's
also
so
could
balanced
be? It could
for the
also
right
be
one.
Black Albert, actually, this one. Because Black
This one
Albert
could be
is
Black
also a
Albert.
bit more
I agree.
in the English style. They call it a Belgian Imperial Stout. But
I agree.
I think it's more the English style.
This could be Black
so
Albert. Standard
It could
Black
even
Albert.
be Black Albert and Cuvée Delphine. No, but that wouldn't be how he'd do it because maybe one is Cuvée Delphine and one is, I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah,
I
it is
think
hard,
it's really
but
hard
I
to
agree,
get this.
but I would go higher on this one. 96 for me. This one I think is a little unbalanced, a little more edgy. I think around
It's up
93 or something.
I was thinking 93
Yeah.
and then 94 on that. Like they're
93,
kind of close,
96.
maybe 92 on this one.
Yeah, I agree.
But
92,
they're still
93.
really good.
Yeah.
Really damn good.
But the right one's hype, the left one is no hype.
Yeah, that's my guess
Yeah.
as well. So we're going to cut now and Brett is going to join us and reveal what's going on.
Okay guys, so Michael and Peter have their eyes closed right now and I'll reveal the beers. The one on the left is this one and the one on the right is this one. And I'll put them in front of the guys.
Actually, one thing I wanted to guess, but I didn't in terms of brewery, was it could be Buxton barrel-aged stouts. But
Okay. Open your eyes.
You could hear the can.
Whoa!
The one on the left is
You could hear the can.
the one on the left is
Yeah, but no, before that I wanted to guess it. So they are bourbon barrel-aged?
yes. The one on the left is Bourbon County 19, which we gave a 97.
Wow.
I gave it a 96. That was close.
16
No, that's Bourbon County.
Is that one the thick one?
Yes, that's Bourbon County. The one on the right is Lasker.
I'm really
from
impressed
Buxton.
that
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
That
So-
surprises
so
me
Buxton,
so much.
The no hype Buxton beat Bourbon County.
It does.
because it's sweeter, but it's smoky.
Hmm?
But maybe I think
totally- I
they
would-
put in smoke malt? Do you know?
I would.
I don't know. But the reason why I wanted to do this is because I've seen so many say that this Lasker is very close to Bourbon
Bourbon
County. So I just had to.
Well, you gave that the same grade as we gave that Bourbon County, which is quite fun.
16.7%.
Yeah, I was
So 16.7 and what's 14?
15.2.
15.2. Ja.
Ja, det siger, jeg skal smage den her bagefter. Jeg vil sværge, hvis du ikke spurgte mig, jeg vil sværge, du var forkert.
Speaking Danish.
Oh, sorry. I would have put all my bets on that
Yeah.
this one would be the Bourbon County.
The thing is, I can definitely see Bourbon County as characters with all the char and wood. And
But-
it's just not as sweet and fudgy as I remember,
No,
though.
Bourbon
No,
County
I totally
is thicker than the Buxton one, but it also has a bit
Yeah,
more
it's thicker.
carbonation.
Is
which
this
I
thicker?
remember.
Yeah, the left one is
Oh yeah,
thicker.
it's thicker, but it's not so sweet.
Bourbon
No.
County is the thickest.
Yeah,
Mm.
But I actually
is
think it
also
has-
surprises
It
me.
has the fudge character, but that's sometimes when you try something, you know what is, you focus on the things you remember,
Yeah,
and
the
the things you
flavors you know.
associate with that kind of beer.
But the interesting part is all the dark fruit. But I think
Also
the reason
salt
why
licorice.
I was thinking English instead of on both of us was because of oxidation.
Yeah.
Oxidized flavors often turn into these kind of dark fruit vibes and whatnot. So I think that's a big part of why we're picking up flavors that resemble more of an English thing. But the fun thing is, I didn't just say it because I heard the can being put down. My first guess before starting to mention styles and then we got into English stuff, I was thinking first Buxton, but then I was thinking like, hey, no, isn't Black Albert like this?
Yeah.
And Cuvée Delphine.
But again, this bottle of Bourbon County is still pretty young, so it shouldn't have a lot of oxidation.
And maybe my guess isn't.
Oxidation
because
from barrels too.
Maybe I
but
knew before this.
But usually Bourbon County.
You knew?
Yeah, I knew. I had brought this one,
Yeah.
so it's all new.
Yeah.
But I had to pretend I didn't know anything, or else it wouldn't be fun.
You bastard.
I guessed wrong anyway.
Yeah.
I guessed totally wrong.
Right.
So
He didn't know which beer was which,
But he knew one of the beers.
Yes.
Or did you know both?
I know both.
Ah, you bastard. Tricked me. Okay, Buxton
We have
last
to
year is
do it.
better than Bourbon
We have
County.
to do it
and
if it
Blanc.
should be fun. So
Yeah. Because it would be too easy for you to guess that it was Bourbon County
Yeah.
if you know or knew that Michael brought something.
Yeah, that's, of course. Yeah, you have to, challenge in some
The Bourbon
form.
County fan.
But I'm pretty
Yeah, I love
interested. It's interesting that I thought it was. The only reason why I thought it was some kind of Scotch barrel is because this is smoky.
It has
I
a
thought
Bourbon
it was-
County has a bit of
I
smoke.
thought whiskey because I thought this was so edgy, so rough around the edges, and this is Bourbon County. I'm totally surprised.
Yeah.
But
This,
I mean,
but this is just more sweet. But this has like that dark fruity English vibe. I just
I
didn't
thought
get that
this-
the last time when we had it.
no, also the salt licorice umami
Yeah.
thing. I don't know.
But it is also a bit higher ABV, the Lasker from Buxton, so that's probably why it's a bit sweeter.
It's totally well hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that we're sitting sipping on both.
Yeah.
The more I'm sipping is also with these two right now, I feel like they're getting better just sipping on them in the glass. It really
agree.
opens up. And one of the main things that I kind of think with this is when we just got it in the glass, it's quite carbonated actually.
Yeah.
As it dies, it settles into more of a sweet character.
Yeah.
But Bourbon County is usually a bit more carbonated
Yeah.
than a lot of other barrel aged.
I mean, this is a year older than, almost 2 years older.
Oh no, because the Lasker is canned early.
Early 20.
in-
Oh yeah,
in
2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is 2019.
So it's only maybe 7-8 months
Yeah.
between them. So I think it's perfectly fine to compare.
But what's interesting is also that if we talk like what's going on now with imperial stouts in the beer industry, ever since we had a side project, we had beer barrel time.
Yeah.
We've gotten to this point where the stouts needs to be these crazy huge thick ones,
Yeah.
and that's why I was thinking that now is imprinted in my head, and that's how most American stouts are. But it isn't. It's just like some of the really high top tier ones.
Yeah.
There are these overtly, decadently thick beers.
Yeah.
And
only deep flavors.
yeah.
Yeah.
But interesting that I thought it was Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I think the cool thing is that the underdog won.
Yeah, I think that too.
At least according to you guys.
And even
couldn't
though I
really
knew
decide,
it,
to be honest.
I guessed wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave this one a 94 and 93, so really close.
Yeah.
I gave this one a 96.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Still won. So.
And I'm a
still
Bourbon
one.
County fan. That's.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well,
Maybe now you're a Buxton Lasker fan instead.
I'm thinking about buying one.
Yeah, we have one can left in the store. So.
Yeah, Brett is now working in the industry too, in a beer store locally, which is awesome.
Come
Yeah.
see the joke.
Erlings. If you live in Aalborg, you can go say hi to Brett at Erlings when he's at work. When do you work?
It's Thursdays and Fridays.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah.
Have a chat about beer. Maybe I'll come and join one
Get
day
an
too.
autograph.
We can sit and drink some. No, we can't. I don't know. I'll bring some. Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Live stream from Erlings.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
thought of that. So
Well, that could be really fun.
let's do that someday. But now we're rambling.
Yeah, we're
So,
rambling.
yeah.
Video's long, so we cut it short there. Thanks a ton for watching, guys. This is really fun to do these hype versus no hype. I'm on a track now of being damn close, but slightly off. The last 2 times I've done videos like this, I've been off. But everything else before that. Did you see the last one we did? I guessed the hops on the Pilsners, but I guessed it was Gulul.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I
This is
saw some of it.
so typical.
Yeah.
But man, it's fun. Hope you guys enjoyed
It
the
is
video. Thanks a ton for joining. To you guys, of course, and thanks a ton for challenging us, Brett and Michael. Challenging me.
Yeah.
Well, you were challenged.
Yeah.
Michael.
I was challenged.
Michael is already challenged.
Slight
so.
challenge.
Oh, challenge.
But yeah, thanks a ton for watching, guys. As always, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers in our favorite, which is the Buxton beer.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another blind tasting of whatever.
Cheers.
Cheers.